Hello dear students, so now today we would move ahead in this first chapter of class 12th mathematics, that is relations and functions. So we have a new question here today. Question is, check whether the relation are defined in the set. The set has been given as r is equals to a comma b such that b is equals to a plus 1. Okay, means such ordered pair would be there in the relation where b is equals to a plus 1. So we have to check whether this one relation is reflexive, symmetric or transit. So let's check whether what are the ordered pair under the R. What could be the possible ordered pair in the R? Okay, let's find it out. Now if you see, condition has been given here. There are two elements a comma b such that b should be equals to a plus 1, isn't it? B should be equals to a plus 1. So it would contain 1 comma 2, isn't it? It would contain 1 comma 2 because if you see b is equals to a plus 1, isn't it? Similarly, it would have another element. Just what are the possible ordered pair? Just check it and find out. Yes, would contain 2 comma 3 also, isn't it? Then it would have 3 comma 4 also. Similarly 4 comma 5 also, and similarly you have 5 comma 6 also. Okay, any other also? Just check. Only these are the pairs there. Okay, 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 and 5 6. So these are the possible ordered pair in the relation there. Okay, now these are the only possible ordered pair according to the given condition. Now we have to check whether this relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Okay, so as you can see, for being reflexive, there should be the doublet of all the elements, isn't it? But we do not have the doublet of any elements there, isn't it? So we would call relation R is not reflexive. Okay, so here I am writing as a comma a does not belongs to the relation. Is there anywhere? No. 1 comma 1 is not there. 2 comma 2 also not there. Means the doublet of all the elements should be there, but it is not there. So we would call the relation is not what? Reflexive. Hence R is not reflexive, isn't it? Now we would check whether the given relation is symmetric or not. Okay, now for being symmetric, we would take the reverse should also be there. Let's say there is 1 comma 2 that belongs to the relation, but is there 2 comma 1 also? No, but 2 comma 1 does not belongs to the relation R. So hence what? Hence R is not symmetric, isn't it? So this is how you would find. Next one, which what? Whether R is transitive or not. Let's say let's take two elements, 1 comma 2 that is there in the relation. Similarly we have 2 comma 3 that is also there in the relation. So first and last, is there 1 and 3? No, 1 comma 3 is not there. Okay, but it does not include 1 comma 3, this one ordered pair. So hence what? Hence R is not transitive. Okay, so hence we can say that the relation R is neither reflexive nor symmetric and nor transitive, isn't it? So that is how we would just find out the answer of the given question. Okay, just note it down. Now this is the next question. Question is, where check whether the relation R defined on the set of real numbers. Okay, as R equals to a comma b such that a is equals to what? A is less than equals to bq. A should be less than equals to bq, isn't it? So you have to prove. What you have to prove? You have to prove that whether the given relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Okay, so how would you prove this? Just think it and try to do it yourself. Now because if you see, the condition has been given here. Condition is A should be less than equals to BQ. Okay, so this is the condition. Okay, if the ordered pair are following this condition, so only those are there in the relation, and then we would check whether the given relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Let's take an ordered pair such that we have an ordered pair of let's say we have an ordered, because for being reflexive, okay, to check whether the given relation is reflexive, we need the doublet of all the elements. So real numbers are rational and irrational, so we can take a rational as well as irrational. Okay, so let me take two rational numbers because the doublet of all the elements should be there in the relation. Let me take two elements. Let's say 1 comma 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So whether it is there in the relation in R or not, let's check it. Okay, let's say these are the two elements. Now let me take these two elements. So whether these two elements are there in the relation or not. Okay, let's check it. Now for that, A means the first one element should be less than equals to B cube, means the cube of the second one element. Okay, now if you see 1 by 2, isn't it? If you see 1 by 2 and second element is 1 by 2 cube. Now we are getting it 1 by 2 and here we are getting 1 by 8. Now you just tell me which one is greater? This one is greater, isn't it? It means what? It means the first element is greater than the cube of the second element, but the condition is what? The first element should be less than equal to the cube of the second element. It implies that this one ordered, means this one doublet is not there in the relation. Okay, so hence let's check. So let me write here, let's check 1 by 2 is in relation or not. Let me write this. Okay, now since 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2, this one doublet is not there in the relation, so what we would conclude? So we are from here we are concluding that what? Hence R is not reflexive, isn't it? How it could be reflexive? Because the doublet of the element is not there. If you are taking 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2, these two elements, because both are the real numbers, if you are taking these two elements there in the relation, so for that the first one, that is A, should be less than equal to the cube of the second one, but here we are getting greater one. Okay, means the reverse one we are getting, so hence R is not reflexive. Okay, now we would check whether the given relation is symmetric or not. Okay, so how would you check whether the given relation is symmetric or not? So for that we would take the reverse one element should be there. Okay, so now let's say 1 comma 2 is there in the relation. Can be, yes. If you see 1, because A means 1 should be less than equal to cube of the second one. Second one element is 2, so its cube is 8. So yes, you can say that 1 is less than 8, isn't it? So it is following the condition. So hence this one ordered pair is there in the relation. Now we would check whether the reverse of this one ordered pair is there in the relation or not. Okay, but if you see 2 comma 1, if you see 2 comma 1, so clearly you can see that this is not following the condition. Look here, element number 1 is 2, second element is 1, so cube of 1 is 1, so 2 and 1 we are getting. So is this 2 less than equals to 1? Look here, means the A element, first one element should be less than equal to the cube of the second one. But now if you see, the first one element is greater, it is not following the given condition. It implies that this one ordered pair is not there in the relation. Is not there in the relation. You can write in bracket as what? 2 is greater than 1 cube, isn't it? So it is not following the condition. So hence this one ordered pair is not there in the relation. So if this one ordered pair is not there in the relation, means the reverse of the first one, so you would call what? You would call hence R is not symmetric, isn't it? Just note it down. Now the next one, we would check whether the given relation is symmetric and or not. So for that we are to take 3 elements. Okay, so now let's say we have 2 elements. I am taking 3 comma 3 by 2 is there in the relation. Yes, it is following the condition. You can check it. First element is 3 and cube of the second one is 3 is 9, 3 is 27, 27 by 2 to the 4 to the 8. Now clearly you can see that this is less than this, isn't it? This is 8, 3 point something you would get, and it is only 3. So this is, you can see this is less than 27 by 8. Okay, means following the condition. So this one element is there in the relation. Okay, now we would take another element, let's say 3 by 2. Let's take another element 3 by 2 and let's say one more element, that is 6 by 5. So this is there also in the relation. We can check it. First one element, that is 3 by 2, and second element, cube of the second element 6 multiply 6 is how much? 6 is the 36, 36 is the 6 is the 36 is carry 3, 6 is the 18, 18 plus 3 21, 216, 5 has the 25, 5 is 125. Now if you see, this is coming 1.5 and this would be greater than this if you just divide it, and if you are divided this would be greater. So clearly you can see that this is less than this, isn't it? This 3 by 2 is less than this. It implies that this one ordered pair is also there in the relation. Now we would check whether the first and the last, these two are there in the relation or not. Now if you see 3 comma 6 by 5, so is it there in the relation in R or not? So for that it should be following the given condition. Condition is what? The first element, that is 3, should be less than or equal to the cube of the second one. What is the cube of 6? That is 216. What is the cube of 5? That is 125. Now if you see, this is 3, and by dividing this you would be getting 1 point something, isn't it? So how it can be, this 3 can be less than 1 point something? No. So here this is greater, means this one ordered pair is not following the given condition. So hence we would say that the 3 comma 6 by 5 is not there in the relation R, does not belongs to the relation R. So hence what we are concluding, that relation R is not transitive also. Okay, so it is neither reflexive nor symmetric or nor transitive also, isn't it? Okay, just note it down. So that is all for today. Would be discussing some other questions in the upcoming lectures. We would be discussing all the questions from, I think, from the book that is, let me just tell you, that is the R.D. Sharma. Okay, so we are just doing all the questions from the R.D. Sharma book. Okay, so you can just go through the R.D. Sharma book also. Okay, so it might help you also. Okay, that is all for today. We'll discuss some more questions in the upcoming lectures. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Have a good day.